There we go. I finally did. Okay, oh, we're okay. We're good-ish. A little bit more. Okay, there we go.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Professor, remember those spirits you wrote to me about?
Ah, the Judges of the Void. They should be awake and sated.
So exciting.
I'm gonna do a three pillar with us. See, there's ethical polyamory and there's also ethical necromancy. Oh, we'll do this quest later, maybe. Pull up a bit, team.
I wonder what this is about.
Okay. Okay. I just came in here to break crates. Why did all these candles we need to light? Okay. Okay, is there one left? There's one left. Huh. Let me get in this chamber somewhere. I think, you know. There's one that's like a good ways away from here. Ah!
There we go. Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
I don't know of any receptacles nearby. I had to find the receptacle before taking West in the first place. Let's not get sidetracked. Think the wisp will still be there? No, it won't. Oh, whatever.
Contract is right. What we're after will be sealed away.
We can't search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes? I command it! Attack!
Watch ahead. Took them down clean.
Great, we have some requests. Summoning class and reclass. And 3 reclass.
So,
Yes, indeed.
elves came from spirits.
An incredible revelation of what happened thousands of years ago.
I asked Davern what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
Rook, do you feel any different?
As an elf? Should I?
More spirity, maybe? I don't know.
I've always been very spiritual. I need to restore the cat. I need to restore Ellie to the stream. Is it just me or is the tracking like a little more? And the camera's in a slightly different position, so maybe that makes things a little different.
I spy trouble ahead.
Oh, nicely done, Rook.
Okay. Let's keep mischief. Okay.
Certainly.
I think this wisp wants something.
Anyone need to be lit? Need to get really lit? Okay.
Let's try this again.
What? I do need to do it in a particular order. What is this, Skyrim?
At once.
I think I saw it go this way. Need to watch its trajectory then. Then try to replicate it. The last one.
Let's try this again.
Oh, screw you!
Right away.
Do this one more time. The cloud just disappeared?
Let's try this again.
Oh, screw you! I don't understand the damn puzzle! Here. Purple diary page, Miss Deborah lives on the plains below the halls. One of them alone. During those chimes, what was that shape as I gliding for the thickest patch of fog? Why am I still whole days later, even in front of a fire? Make her eight for the sky.
Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
Stumbling. The steps. The skeletons saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. So many graves.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Just freaking there. Are you kidding me? Okay, really? Dang. Ah!
I don't understand why the risen god sent us to this pit.
Howdy!
More Venatori! And they're summoning a demon this time.
I am made strong! We
Nice work.
Good work, Rook!
Well, eh?
You feed the gods!
Okay, okay. I didn't realize the water in here would be that freaking deep.
Taking fire!
Trouble coming.
No wonder
Venatori
that
sure
thing.
made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
Dang it. Didn't mean to brush against that button. Not sure if I like the wisp importing minigame. I might have a choice about how to do it because I know I hate timed minigames. Or timed puzzles in general because they're in general, they're needlessly stressful.
Trouble coming. Here we go.
Here's the da 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 da.
So many bodies. Navarans really don't burn the dead?
Navara is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays at the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
I mean, depends what you're used to. Have you been to Arlington lately? Ranged!
My finishing move.
Attack from afar!
Have to teach me that one, Professor.
That's the last of them.
Oh, we did it!
Okay. Do I have another update?
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance.
That's the one drive.
Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
This is so neat.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
Okay. What? What?
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber.
I think our Grey Ward is probably winning the reward.
Could you light the next candle?
For least interesting character?
Aha!
There's gotta
One
be
of
a
my
least interesting
favorite
character in
flowers.
every
A variegated, weeping widower.
everybody working.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it. This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census. You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
Crows have plenty of ceremony, believe me.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would.
Each interesting character was from Inquisition.
There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites, I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
Well, maybe? I don't know. It could be a character that is so uninteresting that they're absolutely forgettable.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Hasn't everyone, from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror, 'terror' 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 ' It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
We're having tea here
Dead people tea.
by the dead.
Tranquility itself. Oh, if you prefer your tea sweet, Manfred loves using the sugar tongs.
That's like a fourth option, basically. Harry writes in this cardboard that Merrick confessed that he's always been haunted by the fear of his own mortality. He writes brought peace, however, and left him with greater resolve to face the perils of the world about. Yeah, really. Um. Hospital wetland.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg Wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is
foreboding.
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens,
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much,
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
when we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Become a warden. Hear the blight. And people assume crow initiations are intense.
I assumed they were murderers.
I walked into that. So what's the plan?
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
So you two studied the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Morlaix? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Samples. That's going to be gross. That's probably the best word for it.
I'll give you something to contain the Blight. And watch for Darkspawn out there.
Right. Darkspawn. Can't forget them.
Good luck.
I do like that song from the Fate between Naru, Osama, and Jillian. Very catchy.
Yeah?
I still buy a gift.
Another day.
All right. Let's find those boil samples. Looks like there's caves on the far side of the village. We can start there.
Got food if you're looking. Not much to forage out there. Good food will keep you healthy.
Lavendale Village. This can't turn out like Demetta's Crossing.
But this place might recover.
Got a sample. I'm guessing they'll need more than one.
I've seen how Antoine performs experiments. He'll need more than one.
Ow.
Ugh. Fine. Eyes up.
All the pulsing veins. Oh.
Got the sample.
Ugh.
But indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and make a save here.
Darkspawn. Everyone ready? Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
The hell?
Go back to your gods. Better get this where it's needed.
Tosh? I'm sorry, I shot you in the chest. Really? Do we have...
Got it. You hear stories of Blight in Ferelden. I'd seen bits of it, but not like Demeda's Crossing. Not like here.
Yeah, keep that back. Cool.
Trouble nearby.
Why isn't the tracking working right now? Why? There we go.
Trouble scouted. Hit him now. Ha! You did it, Tosh.
Hello? Hey? How you doing? There? How's your day been? This is the part where you fall down. Okay. Where do you get these guys?
Hey, what the elves did to your titans? That's messed up.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels silly. It wasn't like it happened to me personally.
That's Vashadan. You remember it. It's you.
Yes, I guess you're right. But it was a war. The elves had no choice because the titans were dangerous and...
No, it wasn't your fault.
But I don't remember everything. What if the titans deserved...
Hey, it wasn't your fault.
Thanks, Tosh.
Intrusion.
What's wrong? Is it the undead we've been fighting?
Corruption seeps in, Dweller. It overflows here. Staunch it.
Right or left? Up. Leaving this to mark my way. Blasted place. Keep circling me around. Well, I was in washed up here. Now I keep finding it again. I guess the Wolf's guardians deem my presence forbidden. But then Zevin Kek got back. Gex Kong got back. Formless, who even knows? I won't be beaten by some Fade Forest. I will get back. I chose this. That's what I am. Is this part of the corruption thing? Yeah, that's the corruption thing.
Better be ready. Gonna be taking fire.
Well, gotta check behind the waterfall. Always. And fall toward it. Always. Never, never.
Another of those blighted Fade Tears.
We'll close this one too, but let's stay on our guard.
Corruption, undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible. Here it comes! Damn thing's healing itself, again! That means it's weakening the Fade Tear. Stay on it!
Ad time? Ad break?
Got him in position!
Ad break.
That should be good. There, it's healing again, and the tear's getting weaker.
Okay.
Chakra Toebra. The Fade Tear and the Revenant are both gone. And the Revenant left its essence behind, like before. These Revenants aren't just undead. This'll open the way.
Let me figure bye-bye. Okay, I figured. The heck are you doing? Invisible wall? Really? I thought there was beneath it. Huh. There we go. It will. Higher burn duration. Or burning steps. All the filters that you apply are applied as burning instead. So weaker to being burned, but everything we do is going to be burned. Is going to burn people.
Once, back at Skyhold, Solus told me he was sorry that dwarves couldn't dream. I thought that he was just sad, but now, I think he was trying to apologize.
No, that's a Vashadon apology.
Why do you say that?
It was to make him feel better. A real apology would be to make you feel better.
You're right. I wish I could talk to him.
Why? To hear him whine about how sad it made him?
Thanks, Tosh.
The bot's done means bullshit. Is what I'm gathering.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Okay, behind another door. It's behind an enigma.
Got him good, Rook. Nice.
Huh? What? Is this Donkey Kong Bonanza? We can't hop inside it? What does this mean? Oh, going down, down. Oh, I can see a quest marker. Probably pointing me to where I need to start heading.
trouble coming our way.
Let's go get him! Don't just stand there! Go, Rook!
Get ready to fight.
Time to finish this!
Yeah!
Just a management, I guess. Wait, how do they have a hole in the roof if we can't drop down through it?
Watch yourself. Trouble coming.
Take him out!
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Take me and gain. Okay. Not quite sure what these do. That's a loud bite.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
Ugh. Blight got to that tree.
Another tendril gone. Don't let it get on you.
Okay. Really?
That's not growing back.
That is way too many bones.
These roots may be unbound, Dweller. Seek out what holds it closed.
Okay. Got another.
Look at those crystals. Why does it feel so familiar? It's like part of me has been here before.
Take him down. Take him out. It's closed.
That the last of them? I'm not used to spirits being friendly, like in the Hall of Valor.
Why not? Spirits like to party.
I just can't imagine Ferelden's spirits making a big arena for people to fight in.
Oh, right. People in Ferelden are like the Qunari, afraid of spirits and stuff.
That's probably the first time I've heard anyone say Fereldens are like the Qunari.
Okay. Are we like getting near the end of the game? We really haven't had much relationship progression that I really felt. Like crocodiles, but just better ones around. Jack,
We got company.
me.
Hey, Tosh. I saw Isabella in the Hall of Valor. Does she always fight wearing so little?
What do you mean? She's got the feathers. She's got the shiny bits.
It just kind of looks like she's fighting in her underwear.
You all must wear a lot of feathered underwear in Ferelden.
That's a problem. Here we go! Ranged incoming!
Rook kicked the crap out of him.
That's what technically is that, like... Arrowing and flashing.
Good hit, Tosh. Get ready.
Rook, not bad.
It looks like solitude at all. Where's the Jarl?
All right, everyone.
One for Rook.
Nice, Rook.
Go ahead and... Okay, well, Saban's currently unavailable, so, Okay, well, hopefully it's auto-save.
Leading the way, one champion at a time. Everybody good?
More essence.
See that? Bad guys.
Unique broadsword. Deal 100% damage while attacking in the air. Less damage when attacking on the ground. Andy, Andy, hey, my name is Andy.
Dweller, corruption seeps in.
Another revenant.
The Evanurus gnaw the roots, their teeth, his regrets. Destroy what rises.
That explains the bones.
Take care of the undead horde first.
Nice takedown. Finish it.
The revenant's awake. This one's even stronger.
Unavenged!
Watch for income.
Your turn.
What? It's drawing power from the Fate Tear. Watch yourself. It's
All
healing
the
up.
other one bosses. Let's take a break to read. Should never have used the mirror while the sun was acting funny. The light was wrong and it messed with the magic. Now it seems like I'm in the deep road, only something doesn't feel right. The Delirium in my path is misbehaving. I'm a surface dwarf, damn it. I don't belong down here, wherever here is. I'm going to get out and find the happily ever after I was promised. Radona Roka.
A wisp of what was!
Time to clean up.
It's gone. And the Fade Tear, too. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island. Another Fade Tear closed. Another Revenant destroyed. Another essence gained. It's 3 essences. We should start looking for some... Better get this where it's needed.
Product damage. Again, the product weapons blood entering. Let's website.
Here we go.
Must be why the Revenants were raised. To keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there. Light up ahead.
Lady of Fortune.
More blight. There's no end to it.
You can feel it down there. Ready? Wouldn't miss it. Eyes up, weapons ready.
Okay. Ready for a fight? Time to kill the cutscene. Jacket. Okay.
There. It's been feeding on the blight. Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive.
You're shooting corruption.
Good. Need some action.
I'm thinking about our dragon trainer here, wasn't it? Oh, screw you! What? 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 Why we all... What? Way back here! We saved literally right before the freaking dragon! Oh, screw you! Well, that's like attacking from the air versus attacking from the ground. $35 to $45? For frick's sake! Let's go for the entire passage again.
Light up ahead.
More blight. There's no end to it.
Right.
You can feel it down there. Ready? Wouldn't miss it. Eyes up, weapons ready.
Get to watch a motherfucker.
There. Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive.
They're hitting us from afar.
see if that's almost an in-game boss.
Staggered for long.
Are they both dead? Let's do it. Potions respawn or something. As the battle progresses. But it doesn't restore our focus. That's great, but watch my back.
Got him in position.
That doesn't really that's
That one, that one.
Okay. Look at it! Look at it! Ah! Oh, indeed.
Corruption
Oh, indeed.
staunched. The Evanura cease their gnawing. The crossroads heals.
Parting was clutch.
Sanctum renewed, dweller. As is needed.
We did it. The dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
Came face to face! Face to face with a bloody dragon set by the gods to corrupt the crossroads. Defeating the nightmarish creature restored Elganon and Gilnernain's most insidious influence on the place.
And we put down another blighted dragon. Chakra Toebra. Let's go.
And that, of course, you know, well, we're kind of still on the subject of, resuming the subject, I guess, of the, of the least interesting characters. I think, well, in terms of actual party members, I don't think Mass Effect 3 actually has one. Like, maybe Ashley a little bit? I suppose? Or Kaidan, if he's there? Yeah, I think we can probably say Kaidan. Although some people really like him. Since we've actually, like, been able to interact with both of them. Although we hadn't completed our playthrough, so... Is there actually anything here that we can collect? Okay. I was kind of assuming that we'd get the final, we find the final, statue here. Or we will, but we just haven't. This is my last resort! Each time you use an ability that hits an enemy, gain plus 20 damage and negative 20 to your resistance. I kind of can draw states will. We could use the...
Onward, dweller.
Invisible caretaker. Mirrors upon mirrors. Place is amazing. Dune's normal Olivian's function with twin delirium fragment. One always leads to another. Solus somehow talked the crossroads into making fade Olivians that override them. It's a network to run. Wait. What am I saying? Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
you asked about Isabella's armor. It's a Ravani thing. She'd wear something simpler if we were sneaking through a ruin or something. But she wears the fancy feathers and stuff for ceremonies. Or to impress an enemy in a big fight.
And she doesn't mind the lack of protection?
Ravana's hot. We bake in heavy armor.
So instead, you fight in your underwear.
Hey, we're the Lords of Fortune. Isabella says it's plunderwear.
Plunderwear. Falcon. We need to upgrade our some of our stores and
Over there. Another entryway. Like the one that took us to that Solus memory.
okay. So that's
Another
hello.
ancient elf.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's...
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
She thinks I'm one of Solus's agents.
Or you were, weren't you?
We'll move faster
Lovely.
if we split up. See you ahead.
You need to pull out and you pick bridge to get rid of
Light.
the
Be careful.
Ugh. Somehow it's even more revolting here.
Remember, these memories pack a punch.
Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. The memory's not over. We need to fight our way out of here before Gillenane finds us.
Oh, he did go to Guinea pig bridge! Guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig, guinea pig bridge!
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
The Blight really had him scared.
You see boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed you.
He's using the testing grounds against us.
I traded one thing for something probably worse. Guinea pig bridge! And putting guinea pigs to point A to point B. Utilizing the latest guinea pig bridge technology. At least I know the words by heart. Whereas, like, I know you'll bits and pieces of the song list or something. I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse. Okay. That was whatever door is pointing toward.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
Got company. Broke through to Gillenane's prized specimens.
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillenane was experimenting, then...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Old as brick. Old enough to make me feel young. Quite an accomplishment.
Here. The blessing you deny.
Wolf, help me! Ah!
Damn! Gillenane got her!
My blood! I'm burning up!
Look out!
Show no mercy.
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You, who are the most sensitive of us!
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
Don't know if he could have helped her. But he didn't even try.
This fragment might tell us more.
Veil jumper speaks somehow? Right, that is what we already have set. Cool. I don't think we actually need to fight that bloody dragon when we did, but whatever. It was fun. A little frustrating, a little...
Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler. Started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
My mother would do it outside. She'd splash me with water first.
And you were okay with that? You didn't fuss?
Nah, I liked the water. Cool, sharp. Learned to swim before I learned to walk.
Now I've got gold in my head, which is actually pretty good. Hey, that's our workshop. Talk to Harding. Let's just debrief everyone.
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
I need you. I mean... Oh, I heard me say.
I thought you might want someone to talk to.
Oh, Rook. That's sweet. I'm fine. Really.
Really? Okay. Well, we're all here if you...
Never mind. I can't lie. I feel awful.
It's Solas's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
This might be silly, but I'm sorry for what my gods did.
You're not them. And I'm not really the Titans. But thank you for saying that, Rook. It's strange. I don't hate Solas for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. Revenge won't bring the Titans back. It can't erase what happened. And the Inquisitor thinks Solas can be saved. And I want to try. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solas was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be all right.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
There's a time thing over here.
Have your dreams been strange since you got here? My dreams have been strange. But is that the Fade, or the lighthouse, or maybe I think they should be different here? Am I causing this?
If you're waiting on an answer, I don't have one handy.
Oh, we should start dream journals.
Not get for you. Don't misinterpret it.
Good taste.
I heard crows can strangle a Kunari with their own Darsam.
With their what?
The ropes Kunari wear. You can strangle us with them, but only if they're tied wrong.
Why would we strangle you with your arm ropes? Why wouldn't we just stab you?
Doing it with the Darsam makes it look like an accident.
We're professional assassins. Most of the time, when we kill someone, we want people to know it was us.
Oh, okay. But you could strangle a Kunari with their Darsam if you wanted to.
Of course.
Yeah. Kind of the second least interesting character. But he's still like leagues above the guy whose name I can't remember because how unmemorable he is. Giovanni? Let's see. Darvin. I remember the first two letters. Devrin.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
And anything lately?
A few portents. I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
So I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Morn Watch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Morn Watch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy?
Not often, but on occasion.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navara?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Horrible demon ceremony or peaceful garden ceremony?
The latter, ideally.
Can do.
I'll let you know when it's time.
It's making like other games that have like companion type characters that are maybe even a little BioWare like. I mean, technically, Baldur's Gate 3 was a sequel to a BioWare game, so there's definitely has, like, by definition, it's BioWare like. I'd say, well, probably a lot of people agree with me that Will is the least interesting character. And even he has interesting aspects. I think it was just a matter of the way his character was developed that led his character to be underdeveloped. From what I understand, they had ideas for him, but then there was a whole I think like in beta, a lot of people were critical of the stereotypes that Will as a black character was kind of playing into. Like the absent father and I don't know what else. So they just got a lot of his story content and didn't have anything enough to really replace it with too. So it could be an example of death by wokeness. But I don't know enough about his original portrayal and plotline to really say one way or another whether it's really a bad thing.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
Couldn't they have just used Kate Mulgrews' voice from the original one, or would they have had to pay her for that?
Solas killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
Every big mistake Solas made is tied to Mythal. He sacrificed his life as a spirit to join her.
He sacrificed his morals when he created the dagger to stop the Titans.
When the other gods struck her down, he destroyed the Elven Empire to avenge her.
Then he wakes up in this world, where everything's gone but his mistakes. And there she is, alive.
And after all he's done, she sides against him again.
All these mistakes are his fault. And hers, too. If she won't help him fix the world, of course he has to kill her.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgernon is gonna make him angry. Sloppy. Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
He's wrong, but not evil. No, by definition, he is evil. I don't think I mentioned it during this stream, but like doing other things, my definition of evil is someone who basically either doesn't care or is able to kind of brazenly set aside any reservations regarding who what the consequences will be for achieving their goal. Granted, there may be a degree to which Solus does actually care. Which makes him less evil in some regards, but he's still evil because he's willing to do that to achieve his goals.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us. The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Yeah, I got... Everyone approves. Oh, we're meeting Morgan. We should probably talk to everyone in case.
The Shadow Dragons were nice. May and the rest.
We have our moments.
They talked about gender stuff, and I didn't get all of it, but it helped. So, thanks.
Anytime.
We haven't gotten much more about Tosh yet, or really anyone. Harding might be the most interesting character. If we're gonna, like, talk about... I think most interesting character for any kind of BioWare or BioWare type game is
Harding's been showing me some of her powers. She's come so far in such a short while.
I'm trying to think of Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it's maybe a little bit of a toss-up between Lizelle and Shadowheart. Lizelle might edge out Shadowheart. Actually, I probably would say that Lizelle definitely edges out Shadowheart because she has the whole gift Yankee thing and their culture is, and how alien it is, makes her more interesting.
So, the Grey Wardens have griffins.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crows are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work.
They got our two favorite girlfriends.
Lace, you grew up among humans, right? Do you believe in the Maker?
Come to think of it, I don't know anymore. But I don't think an indifferent god is better than an evil one.
Okay.
Well met, Rook.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
So if Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death?
Very good. Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait, you?
As you say.
Assuming you are who you say you are, how much is a fourth elven god going to complicate things?
Only as much as you may allow.
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mythal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgar'nan? Or Solas?
The last time Mythal faced Elgar'nan and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solas?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. So there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Sounds incredibly weird.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
I'm sure a lot of people bore her. Oh, you mean bore.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
The fall of our civilization, the wars, everything elves went through. Where was Mythal for us then?
After the god's betrayal, she was a shadow of her former self, bereft of her power, slowly regaining her strength over the centuries. So she aided the elves as she could, speaking in dreams and offering counsel that ended blights and prevented wars.
At least now we know. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solas?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solas better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way, but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solas and Mythal? I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Solas talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god.
Oh,
she
great.
is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
That'd be cool. Yeah, although I had to probably how to talk to her. There's no
You would know
charisma
this
stat.
aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope. From a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Let me guess, it looks like you. $5 to 40. I'm guessing the very last bit is going to be if we're forced to fight her. But we're not even close to 40. I'm guessing that speaking to her, like, if it is actually an option, is more of a puzzle than anything else, so rather than it being
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
I think we'll do that tomorrow. Or attempt to do that tomorrow. Anyway, there's a bunch of bits you can do. A lot of which take a secondary time. I just realized that okay. Gotta get the chat in here so if someone has party words to me or something. Which is, seems unlikely at this point. Anyway, if you do have any party words, you can either say them now, from your holy priest, or leave them in the YouTube comments. You can also do things like liking, following, or subscribing. You also give me a Twitch Prime sub or just a regular sub on Twitch. You can also, have some really proper rewards on Patreon if you're interested, which is a 4K render for my character in various outfits and poses. But regardless of what you decide to do, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye!